Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten Langston, author and intuitive. Hello, everybody. Okay, here we are. I'll just swing that way so it's a little bit more. There we go. We like that better. Oh, okay. What are we doing today? Let Auntie think for a moment. Here. I have a couple of announcements that I may repeat throughout this broadcast, so bear with me. Couple of things. One, I want to start by saying thank you to everybody who has basically made a purchase on Give Butter today and for the last week. So I'm really overwhelmed. I can't talk. Look at me. Sound like a jackass. Many of you know, I've been on here since 2017, and around 2020, I decided I was going to shift from my Patreon to my own website so I could have everything the way that I wanted it. And also, Patreon takes kind of a big chunk of your money. So I was like, I can do this. Great. And I ended up finding a developer through my cousin who was highly recommended. And long story short, that person said, I'm going to build you a website, and charged me a really exorbitant amount of money, around $30,000, and then built me a broken website and then ghosted. So I got swindled. Super fun. It happens, right? I got swindled, and then basically like domino effect. I was told by multiple developers after that, like, no, we can't fix this. You have to build a whole new website. We can't. It's that screwed up. We cannot fix it. So then it was the near-death experience, and then I was getting divorced and got sued twice by the ex-husband and all of that. And anyway, long story short, I am now able to focus on actually building the website. So I have a new developer. I've been working with him for years. He's been maintaining my website as best he can. His name is Brandon McCluskey. He's really talented. He's very sweet, and I love working with him. And he's building me a new website. So in order to offset the cost, I decided I was going to offer some stuff that I never offer, right? I'm going to do a Give Butter campaign for the website drive, and I'm going to offer stuff. So I right now that campaign is live. That is in the box. If you want to check it out, it's only going to be up for another week. So I am selling at this point lifetime memberships to thirdeyechampagne.com. And then also for $100, you're going to get a ticket to a live Zoom event where I will do channeling for you, which means you get to unmute yourself, ask questions. You can ask personal questions. You can ask questions about Trump. You can ask questions about your life. It doesn't matter. Everybody will get a chance. Everybody that buys a ticket will get to speak to me and get channeled information from me. That's on that website. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. Oh my goodness, no. 1 second. Oh, no, Auntie. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Okay. And then the other thing, you can get all the tarot classes. So Sex in the Tarot and the regular tarot class and the tarot workbook for $250. You get to download that. You get to keep it. So it's not the rental videos. You get to actually have them and keep them. And then also for $25, you can join me for a special Drunk Tarot live stream. It is a surprise theme. It's going to be taking place in a haunted location. And I'm really excited about it. So that's what's sitting up there at givebutter.com. I'm going to pop this link here for you. Where is the link? Yes. I'm going to pop the link in here so you can make those purchases if you want to. You will see that I am over my goal, which is extremely amazing. And I thank all of you so very much. Anything I do over my goal is going to be used to improve the website or invest in the business, whether that is equipment or advertising, or an editor or something like that. So just so you know, that's where that's going. That's what's going on there. Again, all of you who've already made purchases, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. The other thing is candle service still going. If you want to make that purchase, it ends on June 20th. So you have time. You're not running out of time, but it ends on June 20th. And then I light all of the candles on June 25th. And I think it's 4 candles. So it's 4 candles. Your name goes on the candle. These candle services are super popular. I use them in my personal life. So there you go. Not open for readings right now, FYI. I am booked out until September. And if you want to get a reading, you can get a skip the line reading. Just go ahead and email me. Otherwise, that's where that is. That's where that's sitting. And that's all I've got. Oh, no, I got one more thing. I have one more minor request. So there's a weird thing going on. I think it's a purification. I'm doing a purification, a money candle, a love candle, a High John the Conqueror, and a Crown of Success candle. So those are all blessed and dressed candles. The other thing, if you please, for some strange and bizarre reason, YouTube is anti-Kirsten again. My last few videos only got 1,000 views, and I usually average between 5 and about 8. So, and my last couple lives didn't get that many views. So if you could please drop a comment, like, make sure you're subscribed, but I definitely need those thumbs up. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden it was just like, nope, we hate you. It was like I had a really big gain. Same thing that happened last time. I had a really big gain. You know, Linda's on the show. She helps expose me to new people. I got like, I think 1,000 new subs really quickly. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, and now we're not sending out your videos anymore. And then YouTube actually sent me a thing that said, well, the reason that you're not getting views is because people aren't liking your content. My content hasn't changed. So, so if you could please give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up, please. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, now that all the announcements are done, Zoe. Kendra says, I saw you with Linda G when Tom Petty came through the first time. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm like looking at the views and I was like, hey, that's weird. Only 1,000 views. That's just odd, and it's the last 3 videos. And then YouTube sent me this thing. It's like on my creator page. And it was like, oh, you're not getting as many views. It's because of your content. I'm like, what? No, nobody wants to watch these videos. I'm like, they're exactly the same videos that I've always done. So please show YouTube that you like what you're seeing. Please. All right. And now I'm done. I haven't been on one of these in forever. Oh, I love it. Witches, writers, and shrinks. Well, that's an excellent. Yeah. And then I lost like hundreds of subscribers. And I mentioned that on the last stream. I said, so weird. I've lost hundreds of subscribers. And people were like, oh, it's probably bots. I'm like, yeah, it's probably bots. And then I see that there's no views, And I mean, I've averaged 5,000 views pretty much the last several years. Is it you? Oh my God, I didn't even notice. Ha! It's Eliza. Hi, babe. All right, so what do we want to look at? What do we want to look at today? My wish is your command. If you've popped it in the comments, I'm sorry, go ahead and pop it in again. Oh, Justin Bieber. New York mayoral race. Yeah. So Cuomo's running. Let's just look at his cards. I've looked at his cards before, and he's the one I think everybody's kind of paying attention to. Yeah, let's take a peek, and then we'll jump over to Justin Bieber. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's so weird. People don't like your content. I've never gotten that kind of a weird notice before. I mean, it wasn't like it was like shame on you. They were just like, you should, we're trying to help you. It was weird. Cuomo has nice cards. Cuomo has really nice cards. It's still a fight for him, though. I'll show you his cards. Look at, here's all the harassment stuff. Like, oh, you did naughty things. Sean Combs, as I prefer to call him these days, because I'm not going to use his own preferred nickname because he can go to hell. Isn't that petty? That's so petty. We can look. I mean, he's going down. He's going down hard. This we know, but look, we can take a peek. It's very dark. I don't want to go into too many details. I mean, at this point, New York mayoral race, it's Andrew Cuomo, right? Cuomo is, I mean, it's a fight that's here. He's coming in his own cards, and he's it's showing a fight. But at this point, it's his to lose. He's got really good cards here. There it is. There's your card of government. There's your here you go, here have it, and then here's your wish card. It's his to lose right now. This man's got excellent cards. Oh, Annabelle. You guys know that's not real, right? I read it. I read on Ed and Lorraine Warren. I have a whole drunk tarot on them, and it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. But they're Ed is quoted in different places saying to people, like, if they believe it, we'll exercise it. You know what I mean? Like if they think it's real, it's real somehow, and so we'll handle the business. No, you won't get anybody hurt. Don't worry. I read on Annabelle. I can't remember because it was a while ago. Also, I was drunk because it's drunk tarot. I don't get that drunk, but still. But I feel like I read on Annabelle. Somebody in the chat might remember. But I feel like, looking at Bieber now, I feel like I wasn't really picking anything up off the doll. It's just a Raggedy Ann doll, and the other thing too, it's like, I find it interesting that instead of, getting whatever it is out of the doll and into the light or wherever it needs to go, they're like, let's leave it in the doll and charge tickets. I'd probably leave it in the doll and charge tickets too. Why not? But still. Because I think shit like that is fun. Oh, interesting. Is Zach Baggins controlling the paranormal TV space? I think he's got a little bit more power than people realize, Zach Baggins. Ooh, Bieber. Okay. So looking at Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, there's a breeze in here. And I don't have any. I don't have any windows open. So that's a little creepy. I got talk shit on Annabelle, and now there's a breeze in the room. She's like, oh, you think I'm not real? Let me show you. Okay, I will get to as many of your questions as I can. Remember, you do not have to pay to play here. All you got to do is pop it in the comments. If I don't read on it, go ahead and put it in again. Go ahead. We're not going to count you as spam. I can't scroll back up and check everything. That's just crazy town. So put your stuff in. If I don't see it, put it in again and put it in again. It's totally fine. All right, Justin Bieber. Well, there's reports that he might be having financial problems. Apparently, he had to sell his music catalog because he was broke. I think there are money problems here. I also wonder about health problems. I also wonder about, I'm not going to question the man's sobriety because I'm pretty sure he's like a sober dude, right? But there's something here where he's not well, and this does speak to addiction. And so does this card. So there's some kind of imbalance going on. I mean, you can see that with some of the tweets or whatever he's put. I don't know if he uses Twitter anymore, but I don't know who uses Twitter anymore. But there's something not so hot for him. He's perpetually carrying a burden. He's about to go in a new direction, and this is going to help him. He's going to fare very well going in whatever the new direction is. But right now he's sitting in this, which they're just rough cards, man. They're just rough cards. They're not the best cards. We see the baby in the past. The baby is here. He's very happy. You know, he's happy to be a dad, happy with baby. That's here in his past. But you know, we've got issues. I want to do one more spread on him. Y'all, your energy here is wild today. Y'all got some wild energy. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But see, even this live, you know, we usually have way more people on than this. Did I say something really inappropriate and chased a bunch of people off and I don't know it? Yeah, right. The energy is wild. Julia says, I don't get how these stars go broke. Who's managing their money? I mean, that's the rumor. I mean, we do see financial issues. I'm obviously not counting the wife's money. I'm looking at his money. Let's look at these two one more time. And as a reminder, I'm reading on your requests, all of your requests. So not personal questions here, but anything about anything. Celebrities, politics, economy. When will Don Taco? You know, everybody's calling him Talk the Taco now, right? Are there tapes? Are there supposed to be tapes? That's it. You know what? Mary Lila is asking, is the church that Bieber attends affecting him negatively? I watched a whole documentary on that. It's Hillsong, right? Weird. Ooh, chills. Weird vibes around that church. I don't know if the church is affecting him negatively. I don't think it's doing him any favors. Let's leave it there. Sarah Rebecca, I had to search for your live stream link on YouTube. I know you sent the email, but I usually just turn on YouTube and your stream pops up. I was hard to find. Okay. Yeah, it's Hillsong. Yeah, Bieber's going to be okay. His cards are fine. I think I've seen this with him before. I read on him throughout the years. He's going to be all right. Haley's very happy. Haley gets really pretty cards. She's stoked to be alive right now. She's very happy. But he's like, it's like worry. Things are moving too quickly. You know, he's got like depression cards. He's also got happy cards, but then there's like this depression card in here. So they're weird cards. And then it's like, oh, but now he's okay. So I mean, he'll be all right. But I've seen these ups and downs with him before. I think this is part of a larger pattern. Is Elon Musk having an affair with Stephen Miller's wife? Not that I am aware of. I mean, I'm not picking that up, but we'll look. That's kind of a little tea there. Harry and Meghan, yeah. We can look at Harry and Meghan. Is this just a random, I need to know, is this just a random question, or are there rumors that Miller's wife is running around with Elon Musk? Oh, she's working for Elon. DCT says they're a throuple. All right, now we gotta look. We gotta look. Okay, that's hilarious. Elon is barely human, but Miller is a demon. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. This is cool. Let's look. I kind of love it. I kind of love that tea, y'all. Okay. So we're going to be looking for the Three of Cups. Oh, shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting these cards. I wasn't expecting these cards. Okay. All right. So check this out. I'm asking, is Miller's wife having an affair with Musk? And right away, I get there is some kind of an affinity here. Oh, I know. We got to look at the Macron slap. Yeah, the wife slapped him. I know. Loving it. I love it. So we see that there's some affinity here. There's some affinity here. You know, they're getting some cards here, but I think it's sort of on ice. Like, I'm not sure that it's an active affair. It may all be lots of flirtation, but not actual, you know, well, I mean, apparently because, you know, Elon's broken downstairs, maybe they can't do the actual deed, but I digress. It feels like flirtation. It feels like it's leading to something, but it doesn't feel, because you got this 6. These all came up together. So there's your romance card. And then it's kind of like, yeah, you know, we could have something in the future. Like this is that will they, won't they kind of a thing. And then it comes in with the 6. So it's like, this is not a full-fledged affair yet. And I do stress yet. It could go any way. Right now, it could go any way. So here's your road. This is the road to the affair, I suppose. And it's kind of like, I don't know. It could go this way. It could go that way. I got to do another spread on this because I'm too into it. But then check this out. And also, it's just sitting here. Again, 7 of Pentacles. It's just sitting here. But then check this out. Hello. So here's your big love card. And they're like, maybe we should do this. He probably offered to be her to be his 5. I didn't even know that number. 5 million. $52 million, 52 million baby daddy, baby mommy. You guys are cracking me up. You guys are cracking me up. Musk is waiting for his impotence issue to be solved. Yeah, he's going to be waiting. He's going to be waiting a long time. That man will be on Mars before his dick works again. Oh, see, maybe that's why YouTube doesn't like me. These people are worth the gossip time. Elon's going broke. Do you know that Tesla has gone down, the sales went down 50% in Europe? 50%. Europe is like, F you, buddy. Will RFK ever be held accountable for his idiocy? No. I mean, if you're looking for jail time, no. If you're looking for somebody like, you know, having him sit before Congress and being like, you killed 32 million babies with your bullshit. No. If you mean judged by God, I mean, no, not really. You know, God doesn't judge. I hate to break it to you. But maybe we should take a peek at him. I did use his picture today, so obviously he was living in the back of my mind. By the way, don't forget, tomorrow night is Drunk Tarot. We're going to have such a party. We're going to have such a party tomorrow night, you guys. Drunk Tarot tomorrow night. Yeah, I haven't sent out the links yet. It's going to be for members of the collective only. Also, if you're on Patreon, it will be there for you. We're doing the Wild West. So we will be channeling Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, Billy the Kid, Calamity Jane, a bunch of other people. It's going to be great. I'm super stoked. Okay. Oh my God, dude, look at this. Secret romance cards. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, we know his doesn't work, but here it is. Card of the boner. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe, I really thought these were going to be like, no, you guys are tripping, but these cards are like, well, oh my God. Look at this. Sneaky romance again. Look at these cards. Sneaky fucking romance. Oh my God. Eliza Bassett. Oh, it has been so long. Much love back to you, my friend. It's been so long. I love that you're here. Yeah, dude, this is, in case you were wondering, we're doing some gossipy tea by request today. Elon Musk, I mean, is he having an affair with Miller's wife? I'm going to say this. I don't see the Lover's card here, so I don't believe that it's gone fully physical. But I would say that there's kind of a little mini, look at this, there's a little mini romance going on. I don't know that it's physical. But I think she's into this guy. I don't think she's going to leave her husband for this guy. But I think we should look. I mean, if I had a choice, look, all right, I'm locked into a room. And I have a choice between effing Miller or Elon Musk. Honestly, I'm going Musk. I mean, they're both nazies, so, you know, that's not helpful. But honestly, I mean, if I had to pick, I'm going Musk. No, all right, no, I have to know if you guys had to pick. You have to pick. You have to pick. Who are you picking? Yeah, I think it's big flirtation. Big flirtation. All right, let's look at Harry and Meghan while we're here for Soul Spark, which is a lovely little name. Becky's like, I'm not choosing. Theater of the Search says death. I'm choosing death. I'm just curious. Like, for me, for whatever reason, Musk is the lesser of two evils. And I like that he has hair. I'm a hair person. I take the guy with the money. No kissing allowed. Elon gives you more of the ick factor. See, Miller. Also, I hate to say this, but like if I'm judging on skill, I'm leaning towards Elon's probably better in bed, and I say this as a psychic, okay? I mean, sorry. You guys are like, please stop talking. Please, Kirsten, please stop. Musk is controllable. Yeah, that's also true. He treats his ladies like trash. We know what he does to Grimes. He's an awful abusive person. Maybe Miller treats his wife better. And I'm not taking that into account. But if it's like in a decent proposal, one and done, and like you have to choose, and you can't choose Redford, I still think I'd go towards Elon, even if he is a jerk. Nerds try harder in bed. Yeah, Eddie, true. Very, very true. Very true. Taking a peek at Harry and Meghan, they're sitting here. There's kind of nothing here. It's a lonely marriage. We see that here. There's your lover's card, but it came in with the hermit. So it's a lonely marriage. It's a lonely marriage. The emotions are draining out of it. Everybody's got their back to their emotions. We see that here. Harry is a star for whatever reason. Harry's the star. I know Meghan Markle also, had a career and everything, and she's a big deal, but he's the only one that's showing in with the fame card here. He's the only one showing in with the fame card here. And then, it's just like, we're just sitting here. It's like they're treading water right now. I've always had them on divorce watch, even before they got married, which is so horrible and cynical, but there it is. I mean, if it's any better, I had myself on divorce watch before I got married, so obviously I know how to call him. Ian says Musk and Miller would not know what to do with a woman. No. We got 444 watching today. Thank you so very much, you guys. Please, 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 like I said, YouTube's hiding my stuff and being weird about things, so please give me a comment, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you haven't already. What else do we need to look at? What else are we talking about? I'm going to kind of see if I can hit anything. Oh, let's look at RFK. We'll do RFK and Dr. Oz. We'll take a peek at them. I also want to let you guys know I am going to be doing more lives on YouTube. I'm working. Let me just put it this way: I'm working something out. But you may get me every Thursday. You may get me every Thursday at 4 if I can wiggle room myself into some electronic stuff. Literally makes no sense, Kirsten. I don't even. I'm too giddy. About this fundraiser to make sense today. Oh yeah, I want to look at Macron. But yeah, you're going to see more of me. I'm coming around. I'm getting my life back, which is just so exciting. It's so exciting. And I have this website that I'm working on right now. It's called allthepredictions.com. You guys are going to love it. It should be up within the next 2 weeks. And it's every prediction I've ever made publicly starting in 2017. It's the prediction, it's whether or not it came true, and then the video that you can watch the prediction in is going to be there. A lot of it, looking back at I'm up to 2021 right now, getting it all on there, and a lot of it's repeats. So I a lot of stuff I just end up repeating because people haven't seen that episode or whatever. But wow, it's good. It's fun. And some of the predictions haven't come true yet either. So it's like, oh my God, I made that way back in 2017. We're still waiting to see if it's coming true. I'm really excited about it. So RFK, listen, RFK Jr. is really happy. This man is so stoked. He's super stoked. He's a pariah. Nobody really likes this guy. Even the people that he's working with, they don't really like him. Again, we see the pariah card. He is. Nobody really likes this guy. Guides are telling me he may actually get fired, or he may resign. I'm leaning more towards fired, but they're telling me this guy doesn't go the whole time. This guy doesn't go the whole time. He's not there the whole time. But it feels like there's bad blood when he goes also. It feels like he's leaving in a huff, either because he disagreed with somebody and got fired, or just because he got fired randomly. But he goes in a huff. He gets out of here in a huff. And he's going to do quite a bit of damage. He's going to do quite a bit of damage. I know. I wish I could give better news here, I want to tell you everything is a-okay. Thank you so much, Jimmy. I'm so proud of you for hitting above the milestone with your fundraiser. I've been watching you from the beginning, and I'm just so excited for this next big, beautiful chapter in your career. Thank you. I've been getting so many beautiful messages like that. I can't thank you guys enough, and I can't do it without you. You're it. You're the ones. YouTube shadow banning me because I'm not consistent. Yeah, I know, but you know what? I've been putting up videos once a week for the last month. So I have been putting up, I'm more consistent now than I ever have been. And it's been in the last month that the views have gone down. It's really weird. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, RFK, I want to look at him a little bit deeper. I'm telling you, this guy's getting fired. Feels like fired. Could be resigned, but honestly, it feels like fired. And he leaves. He's like a huff. I wonder if he gets into a big thing with Trump or somebody else. Or he's just like, oh, fine, you don't like it, I'm out of here. But it feels more like fired than resigned. Let me see what else is going on here. I'm so glad the site is getting fixed as well. And I was telling everybody last week on the collective live, I'm going to start sounding like RFK Jr. in a minute. Jesus. But I was telling everybody that, I was kind of lamenting that I don't have more people signed up to it. And I've been kind of going, universe, what do I need to do here? I just, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, I mean, we are 430 strong members of the collective, 430 members strong. So those are all the people that have a paying membership, which is it's huge. It's amazing. And I realized, my guides immediately said, because you don't have the infrastructure to support more than that. You're embarrassed by your own website, which is true, and you need to fix it. So I just honestly, without really having the money, I wrote my developer and I was like, can we do this, please? I'll figure out how to find the money. Can we do this right now? That's how this came about. Some of the best stuff I do is totally off the cuff. You're going to end up messing up pregnant ladies. I wonder if it's because they won't let people have the you-know-what anymore. Look at this. Pregnant ladies are showing up in RFK's cards. He's going to end up messing up pregnant ladies. He's in La La Land, this guy. He's in La La Land. He really is. He's extremely dangerous. The vibe that he's giving me You know the vibe that he's giving me? It's like, no, really, like I'm running the country. Like, no, really, it's me. Like I'm running the country. It's really me. It's not Donald Trump. It's me. Like, what? He's nuts. I'm telling you, this is kind of the vibe. No, I'm really in charge. Like, he's nuts. This guy's nuts. Yeah, he's crazy. He's just so getting off on being large and in charge. I don't know how else to put it. Like the ego is just so fed. It's just so fed. And did you see Trump had this secret dinner with a bunch of people paying millions of dollars? Nobody knows who went there. And he's pardoning idiots left and right. Yeah, let's look at his marriage. Let's look at RFK's marriage. Oh, it's I mean, we're free falling towards fascism. Some people say we're already there. But I will say this. Last week for the collective, I read on midterms, and they're pretty damn good cards for Democrats actually winning, which makes me feel a little bit better. RFK is still more on the ball than 45. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think he's definitely having an affair. Oh, email me later, Lynette. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, this marriage. You know, she like loves this guy. Donald Trump is in their marriage. Okay, what the hell? Oh my God. He's in their marriage. Donald Trump is putting a strain on RFK and Cheryl's marriage. She really loves this guy. I don't know that he can love anybody. He feels really limited to me. He feels a little bit off. Big shock. Big fucking surprise there. But there's like romance here. I mean, this is a love thing. These two have a lot of love. Thank you, Sharon. But then they've got the Ten of Swords in the back, in the home environment. And who's next to that? Who's right next to that? Donald Trump. Can you imagine if Cheryl Hines, right? She sat in front of me and was like, I need a reading. And I was like, Donald Trump is in your marriage cards. Oh my God. Right now, it's a struggle for them to be happy. It's a struggle. And I do wonder about people stepping out. She does seem nice. I think the brain worm did more to him. I mean, I don't know that he was ever normal because, you know, the family came out and said he was always kooky and let's look at Macron's wife slapping him in public. We got to look at that. But yeah, she was so good on Curb. Pretty good. So now this is interesting. So get this. Macron T. Check this out. So the wife is 34 years old when they hook up, and he's 15. So she is a you-know-what. She's a you-know-what. Freddie Mercury has a secret daughter? Yeah, the heroine, Rose Blue. Yeah, that's true. So the other day, I don't know what they were doing, but they were out and about, and they sort of stepped into somewhere like a building or something, and you could see her hand come out. You can watch the video. Yeah, oh yeah, she is a you know what? Can't say the word on YouTube. Yep. And thank you, mods, for all your hard work, especially you, Sharon. You're always working overtime. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Sharon, so very much. Yeah, so she see her hand come out and slap him across the face. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Was it in a plane? Okay. Yeah, the wife groomed him when he was a teenager. Yes, this is legit. The man needs help. The man needs to be rescued. You know all those like rescue Melania memes that we had back in Trump 1.0? Oh God, how I miss the old days. Rescue Macron. Rescue him. That's gross. It's gross. This marriage is work. Now, here's what's interesting about these two. His wife does not appear in his marriage cards. Oh, she was 39. I'm sorry. She was 39, not 34, which somehow makes it even worse. Somehow, I don't know, 34 is bad, but 39, I'm like, whoa. Like somehow that makes it worse. I mean, that's gross and illegal, I would hope, in France. But really, really inappropriate. I mean, that's just, it's, I don't want to say the word, but you know the word starts with a P. You know the word. I'm going to look at Sean Combs next. We're just doing lots of tea. But here he is. He's the only one in his marriage, Emmanuel Macron. He's the only one here. The wife is not here. And he's here. And he's like, it's like, I don't want to say he's brainwashed because I think he loves her, but this is not a good one. It's not a good one. I got to look further into it. And it takes work too. This is not an easy marriage. It's a work marriage. No, violence is never justifiable. Never, ever, ever is it justifiable. All right, so let's look. Thank you. PDF. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, let me look. Let me look a little bit deeper. I'm just being curious now. But this is it's a very weird dynamic. I don't feel like she loves him. He feels like a possession to her. Right now, I think they do stay together. Just because he seems to be so in it. Oh, does he step? I'm sure he steps out on her, right? I don't know. He's really in it, and she's nowhere to be found in these cards. But she views him as an absolute possession. Like, this is a thing that I have. I'm sorry if you hear the king. Somebody just dropped some stuff off on my porch. I could hear it. He's not happy. King dog. Oh, I forgot to give him his Congo. What a terrible mother I am. Wow. I mean, this could be headed for divorce. Look at this. It's 50-50 right now, whether or not it goes to a divorce. Right there. There's your divorce card. There's your death of the marriage card. And here it is 50-50. Half of one, half of the other. 10 swords in the back as well. There it is. We're thinking about moving forward and getting away from each other, but we're not going to. Okay, fine. This whole marriage is an absolute delusion. And this woman's living in the past. I think she feels like the marriage is something of the past and not of the future. I wonder if she's getting ready to discard this man, quite frankly, because it does feel like a narcissistic relationship. You know, I don't know too much about his politics. I know he's not Marie Le Pen, so I'm okay with him. That's where I draw my lines these days. But I mean, he doesn't feel like a sociopath with regards to this marriage, whereas the wife feels like a sociopath. I do wonder, they've got the decisions card as their outcome too. So this marriage is hanging in the balance right now for sure. All right, let's look at Sean Combs. And then please pop some more questions in that chat, my friends. 525. We are 525 strong. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm going to say my views and stuff are way, way down. So please, 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 if you're here, drop me a comment. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I really appreciate it. Very, very much so. What's up with the big volcano under the ocean off the west coast? Oh, really? It's supposed to blow? We'll have to look. We'll have to look. And then the other thing I want to let you guys know, candle service is going off June 20th. So if you want to grab it, grab it. Thank you, Eliza. God bless you. She made some really good gains, and then all of a sudden I go back to shadow ban country. It's just insane. And then also, Just to let you guys know, I am doing a fundraiser, I guess we can call it. It's a website drive. So I'm offering things that I'm never ever going to offer again. So if you want to hit it, I'm gonna pop it right in the chat here. There you go. I'm over my goal, but anything I use to go over my, everything that I don't use for the website, I'm going to be using to reinvest in my business. But right now you can get tickets to come to a live channeling with me. So it's live over Zoom and you get to ask questions. So you get to unmute yourself and you get to ask me questions, whatever you want. They can be personal. They can be about your life. I will be channeling for you. Everybody will get a turn. So if you buy a ticket, you will get a turn. If I have to split it in 2 or 3 groups, you will still get a turn. It's $100 and it's well worth it. It's well worth it. And then the other thing I'm really excited about is the Drunk Tarot. That's $25. You get a $25 ticket and you get to join me for an exclusive Drunk Tarot live stream. That means if you are not a member of the collective, or if you are a member of a collective, but you didn't buy a ticket, you don't get there. This is just for the people that buy the ticket. It's going to be in an undisclosed haunted location. And it's not going to be the place where this person died. Okay. But it's where they've been. And it's somebody famous. Did I hear that Trump's name got dropped in the Sean Combs trial? No. Ooh, we are having a drought in the UK. Will we have more extreme weather this year? Yeah, UK doesn't look good to me. Honestly, weather-wise, UK doesn't look good to me at all. I have to say. Crystal says, how can the views go down? This stuff is fire. Thank you. God bless you. Your first candle service. I swear by them. Oh, we looked at Bill Belichick. Did we get to Belichick and the girlfriend last time? We got to do it. Matthew Perry. All right, so Sean Combs. Well, ooh, honey, this man is in trouble. We knew this, but it's really bad. It's bad, 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 bad. He's got the tower cards. He's got the, you know what? The guides are telling me this court case doesn't even scratch the surface of what this guy has done. Doesn't even scratch the surface. And I know people are like, oh, he killed this person, he killed that person, he did this, he did that. I've never seen that. I've never seen that he's ordering murders. But I think that the way that he comes through, he's great with everything up to that point. Anything, torture, or keeping somebody sick, or passively murdering somebody. So, oh, you need help? I'm not going to help you. Yes, $5 Friday is also, you can do a $5 Friday on the fundraiser as well. So you ensure that money goes to the website rebuild. Yeah, I did a channeling with Tupac and Biggie. I think it was a Drunk Tarot, and Tupac was like, it's a bad guy. And I think Biggie said he was a bad guy too. No, I'm telling you, this testimony does not even scratch the surface. And the guides are telling me there's another lawsuit or another court case. There's something coming in behind this. Like, we're not done yet. There's something coming in behind it. It also reminds me of Weinstein, where it was like, you're getting tried in New York and you're getting tried in LA. Like that, like it's he's not done. He's not done. And this man loses like all his money. The money is gone. The money is gone, 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 gone. Ooh. Yeah, he does have demon energy. That's real. I'm going to take a peek at him a little bit more. No, he wants to be this guy. All right, come here, you. And I did a reading on him a while ago, and I think I referenced this in a recent stream, but I said, the way that he reading somebody and reading on them are two different things. When you're reading somebody, you're sort of talking to them, and he was telling me all sorts of stuff. And then you pull back and you read on him and you see like the actual truth, and it was horrific. But he was insisting when I was reading him, when he was talking to me, oh no, everything is great. Everything, no, it was all consensual. Everything's fine. Are his kids going to follow in his gross footsteps? I don't think so. Although the oldest kid has issues. Bad vibes on that one. Very bad vibes on that one. Guides are insistent. This isn't done. This isn't over with. This is not over and done with. Hey, did the Australian mushroom lady poisoner get convicted yet? Does anybody know? I haven't. I'm just curious. Just popped into my head. Was the son involved? You know, yeah, there's another lawsuit. It's here in his cards. This is bad, 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 bad. But I'm telling you, there's more stuff. We really haven't even scratched the surface. Ooh, I love MUFON. Does he get other people? Do you mean other famous people? Because other people in trouble, yes. Does he drag other stars down with him? There's been a lot of, Jay-Z, J-Lo. Those are the two names I hear the most. Bug. If you see something flying, it's not anything cool. It's not anything interesting. It's a bug. I don't know. Let's see. Guides are telling me that this touches every corner. This touches everything that everyone that Diddy's come in contact to, they're sort of tainted by it. They're telling me the closer they were, the more tainted they are. They're telling me that J-Lo's working overtime just to keep her name out of it. That she's got a ton of people working overtime, PR-wise, just to keep the name out of it, just to keep her away from it, so she doesn't get brought up, she doesn't get mentioned. She is paying people big time, even if she didn't do anything wrong, which I kind of don't think she really did. But she was around for too much. Like, she saw too much. I don't think she did anything. She's just not the type. She's just not the type to be like, yeah, let's essay a bunch of people. Like, it's just not her jam. It's just not her thing. And I don't feel that he pressed anything with her, that he manipulated her in to get her to do certain things. It feels more like she saw things, though, not just the gun stuff in the club, but a lot of stuff. I don't even know what the Barron Harvard thing is. I mean, I know Harvard, but is there a Barron Trump thing? Yeah, this is a disaster. A lot of people working overtime to keep their names out of Sean Combs's mouth. I don't think he takes anybody down. I don't. Names might get mentioned. Names might get thrown around. But I don't think he actually manages to take anybody down. So did Combs just essay vulnerable women and he left others alone because they had some power? Yeah, I think so. Like, super big time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Usher, Bieber, these names are mentioned, but I don't think they actually take anybody down. Oh, wasn't it Meek Mill? Isn't it Meek Mill too? Oh, is that what it is? Barron wasn't accepted to Harvard and Trump is taking revenge. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with the Karen Reed case. We gotta look. I'll look at that right now. But yeah, I don't think that anybody actually gets taken down. Like R. Kelly. Like, we don't talk about you anymore. What is it? We don't talk to Bruno. It's that. Yeah, Mike Myers. I think names are mentioned and rumors are running rampant, but I don't think anybody else really gets the full Diddy treatment. I really don't. I don't think anybody else gets this. Jay-Z made that other lawsuit disappear real fast. Real fast. There are people in his orbit that are guilty. Some of them are famous. That is legit. And it's a disaster. And that is also legit. But does anybody really lose their career over this? I don't see it. Let's look at Karen Reed's cards. I haven't looked at her cards yet. Okay, Barron did not apply to Harvard. The rumor is not true. Okay, got it. I did Elon and was it Katie Miller? It's right out of the Hugh Hefner playbook. Yeah, get people high, take videos, and hold it over their heads. Yeah, that's so legit. Trump's not going to touch it. Trump will not pardon Sean Combs. He will not do it. He will not do it. Oh, okay. We'll look at Jay-Z and Beyonce before I move on to Karen Reed. Yeah, we got to look. I've had them on divorce watch for like ever. They've never gotten good cards. Even after he cheated and all that, and everything's fine, and I got, together with it, and we're a big family now. Even then I wasn't getting great cards. Even when she was like, all right, I'm taking you back, and he's like, I'm gonna be a better husband. Even then, not good cards. Eliza, it's a true crime thing that you have to check out. I didn't know who she was either, and then I watched the damn documentary and I was so invested. So invested. And her first trial resulted in a hung jury. But essentially, it's either... So Karen Reed drops the boyfriend off at a house. She says he goes in the house. She goes home because he never comes back out of the house, doesn't answer his phone. And then later, they find a body at this house on the lawn. Now, the people that live there say he never came in the house, so Karen must have killed him. She's saying he did go in the house, so you guys must have killed him. It's this whole big thing. And she got Spacey's lawyers. She got Kevin Spacey's lawyers. The whole thing, the whole trial resulted in a hung jury. And and she, it's really, really interesting. Yeah, they're saying it's a cover up. Yeah, it's really watchable. Right now, their marriage is okay. Right now, Jay-Z and Beyonce are like, nope, we're good. Root of the reading. We're walking our path. We're doing our thing. We're good. They've got happy cards right now. Of course, she's on tour. I don't even know. She's probably not even home. But they're just sitting here. They're just sitting here. Jay-Z's in the cards, and he's like, I am not going anywhere. I'm sitting here. These are the best cards I've seen for them yet, to be honest. All right, let's look at Karen Reed. Let's see if Karen Reed is going to get a not guilty verdict here. Oh, thank you, Soul Spark. The only psychic I follow who predicted that Taco would win the election. I can't call him Taco for too long because I'm going to start hating tacos. I don't want to associate negative connotations with tacos because they're one of my favorite things in the world. Elisa says her guide said not guilty. Yeah, let's see if she gets it. Let's see if she gets a not guilty verdict. Let's see what the cards say for Miss Karen Reed. By the way, you guys, if you don't know Elisa, she's a fantastic reader. She's a friend of mine. And you want to pop your website in the comments, Elisa? Because I don't know what it is offhand. Because I don't think it's like Elisa.com. Is it moonplutoastrology.com, right? moonplutoastrology.com. But check her out. Book with her. She's really good. And an astrologer, too. So you get the twofer. Thank you so much. God bless you. She got nice cards. Reed has really nice cards. Look at this. She's carrying the burden, but she's got the victory card below her. She's got a happy card here. It is coming in with the Two of Pentacles, so it makes me wonder if the happiness is somehow mitigated. She's got the legal card, but it's coming in with the Judgment card, which is pretty damn good. She's here in her own cards as Queen of Pentacles. That's who she wants to be. That's who she's been in the past. I do see some kind of weird heartbreak here. So as far as the verdict goes, again, it could be that they give her a lesser charge, or that, overall, she seems to be fairly happy, or that there's another delay. I don't think they can try her again if she gets another hung jury, right? But end of the day, she's happy, cautiously happy. She's got nice cards here. She really does. All right, what else do we need to look at? What else y'all want to see? What else do we need to look at? Oh, it could be a mistrial. Yeah, it could be a mistrial. I'm invested. And the documentary I watched was on HBO. I know there's two. I think there's one on Hulu as well. Oh, volcano. Yeah, let's look at volcano shit. I like that. Is there more to the South African immigrants than we see blatantly? We'll take a look at that too. Oh, and Bill Belichick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, Christy, no. I mean, what about her? She's so awful. She's just so awful. Every time I see her face, my entire asshole just slams shut. Sorry, that was a bit much. True, but maybe didn't need to be said out loud. Oh yeah, John Fetterman does seem to have gone insane. That's true. Okay, I'm just kind of looking at volcano cards. I'll be looking for that tower card. I think it's been exaggerated. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Apparently there may be a volcano that's supposed to erupt here off the West Coast. These cards are kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it may have been exaggerated or something like that, because I'm not getting like crazy disaster cards here. Right. How many mistrials can you have? I know. Ooh, let's look at fires in Canada. You know what? Fires in Canada, honestly, doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. I feel like Canada's going to have some problems here. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's look. Zach Baggins. Yes. A body in the snow. That's what it's called. Yes. So if you don't know, Donald Trump is running around saying that South Africans are being murdered and they need to come here, and it's this whole big thing, and it's more bullshit. I mean, you can't, whatever comes out of the mouths of these people, you have to understand that it's not reliable. It's just not. But let's look and see what the cards give us. So I'm curious to see here. So the tariffs have been halted. Basically, a judge came and said, you can't do that. You don't have the power to do that. No, I don't think there's any more to the story, honestly, as far as South African immigrants go. I'm not getting, the story that Trump's putting out. It's not true in my cards. It's just not. It's absolutely not. I do wonder about economic problems, people trying to come here because of economic issues, because the cards are all money. They're all money cards here. Even this money, it feels more like it's a money issue than it is a, we're in fear for our lives kind of a thing. All right, we got to look at Bill Belichick. Oh, wait. So already the appeals court is now allowing the tariffs. Good God. Let's see where it lands ultimately. Ultimate tarot cards. Ultimate tarot cards, tariff cards. Ultimate tariff cards. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. What's funny? So doing this website, again, allthepredictions.com, it's not up yet. I will let you know when it's up. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to be really stoked on it, I think. It was my intent to not only put my own predictions up, but other predictions that you guys submitted. And I realized I don't have the infrastructure, the capability to do something like that. So it's just going to be on T-centric, and we're just going to live with it. We're just going to have to live with it that way. But I did want to include a bunch of other people, and then it was kind of like, it's too much. It's too much work. That would have to be my full-time job. Okay, Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick. But going back through that website, putting up all these predictions for 2017 and 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021, I'm like reliving those years. It's things I forgot about, things that we were so, kind of obsessed with in a way. And it's just like it's ancient history now, And like I said, I had a lot of duplicates. So I was obviously reading on things over and over and over and over and over again. That I took out the duplicates. I basically, would put in one prediction and that's it. That's where it is. But it was like I went back through the entire Trump administration. I went back through the Mueller report. I went back through Michael Cohen, all of that stuff. It was just so wild to go back in time. It was just insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, Stormy Daniels, all of that. No, I cannot read on Gaza on YouTube. I can't do it because they just censor me. I can't do it. Other readers might be able to do it. I can't get away with it. That is something we have to do over on the collective. And if you are not a newsletter subscriber, I highly recommend it because I do free readings for newsletter subscribers just like this, except it's on Zoom, so I can say whatever I want. So a lot of those people, if you are not subscribed to that newsletter and you like what you're getting here and you don't have the money to pay for it, you don't have the money to be a member of the collective, I still want you to feel included. I still want you to get some of the content that you're really interested in. So subscribe to the damn newsletter. Subscribe to the damn newsletter because those are the kinds of things like Luigi, like Gaza, these buzzwords I can't really read on because of censorship. I do for newsletter subscribers. So that link is in the box on YouTube. It's there. All right, so tariff cards. Final outcome on tariff cards. They're weird. These are weird. These are weirdo cards. I think we're going to keep tariffs. I don't think they're going to be as insane as what he's saying. So they're sitting here, but they also have the 50-50 card above them. Then we've got this card here as well. So it's kind of like, meh, we're over here. Meh, we're over there. We're over here. Meh, we're over there. They're not going anywhere. I think we're going to be stuck with tariffs, but I feel looking at the rest of these cards, I don't think that we're going to see things that are like too batshit crazy, basically. Looks to me like the stress is mitigated. So the stress card is here, but it's coming in with the star card. So it looks to me like it's mitigated. It looks to me like, yes, we have our tariffs, but it's kind of, it's, I don't want to say okay because they're just not great, but it's okay. It's not as bad as he wants it to be. So like these big fat, there's going to be 450 tariffs and 450%, but he's just pulling numbers out of his stupid ass. I don't think we're going to get all of that. But are we getting tariffs? Yes. Are they here to stay? Yes. But I have a feeling he's going to back down on this. But what I don't see, unfortunately, is somebody taking away his power to do it. The tariffs are the hokey pokey. Yeah, it's the hokey pokey. Will we be limited for Christmas? No, I don't think Christmas is going to be too limited. Sharon has popped the newsletter link there in the chat if you guys want to subscribe to it. And I do not spam you. I don't sell your information. I send a newsletter out once a week and there's links in it. So even if you're not a member, there are some videos that are for free up on thirdeyechampagne.com too, not just live streams. So make sure you're checking stuff out. I'm really, really excited just about everything I'm going to be doing going forward. Yeah, tariffs. Okay, I don't want to say supply chain issues per se, but it's going to be weird. It's going to be like some stuff we can get and some stuff we can't. So, and honestly, it's a good Christmas to cut back anyway on your purchases because it's going to be, we have economic problems coming. Just, I mean, don't need to be psychic to know that one, but we do. So, might be a good Christmas to cut back a little bit. It's weird though. The cards are weird. It's kind of like, yeah, you have disasters, but then also everything proceeds as planned. So you're getting this 50-50 stuff. Okay, we got to look at Bill Belichick. So thank you, Theater of the Absurd. Do I see any of my audience while I live stream? Can I visualize people watching my stream? I don't. I purposefully don't do it because I can get stuck in somebody's energy. And that has happened to me before on streams, especially when it's a lot smaller crowd. So I honestly, I put up an invisible wall between me and the audience. So your stuff doesn't leach over into what I'm reading, because when my antenna is up, my antenna is up. And it'll pick up a lot of shit. And in order to focus and in order to know what I'm looking at and not get dragged into it, because I'm also big empath. So if somebody's on the stream and they're, having big problems and lots of emotional stuff, it will start to drag me down. So I purposefully put up a wall, but you'll see it. You'll see it, especially when I do the drunk tarots. We've had a couple of issues where I'm doing a drunk tarot on whoever, and all of a sudden, it's always famous people. Like, I just, it's fun. We like it. Famous dead people. It's basically mediumship. But I've had a couple of things where I've said, oh, so-and-so is here. And I'll mention a name and I'll say, and then somebody in the chat will say, oh my God, I used to work for them. Or, oh my God, my husband used to work for them. Or, oh my God, I used to know them, before they passed. Or, oh my God, they were friends with my mother. So I've had it happen multiple times where someone, what I believe is unrelated, will show up. I know it happened with Dominic Dunn, and somebody was like, oh, we used to work for him. So it's because I finally figured it out. It took me a while because I'm like, oh shit, because it would happen a little bit. And I realized it's because I'm reading my audience and I don't know it. And I'm actually calling, because I'm very specific with my mediumship during drunk tarot. I'm like, if you're not famous, don't bother. Just to make it easy. But I'm actually calling in these celebrities because people in the chat know them and have worked with them and know who they are. I've had it happen with drivers, with roadies. I've had it happen with personal chefs. It's really wild. It's really wild. So I mean, I'll be reading on, the last one was Joan Crawford and Betty Davis. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute. Anthony Bourdain is here. And then somebody's like, oh yeah, I used to know that guy. It's really wild. I've never done Mary Shelley. I've never done the Brontes either. I don't know. I don't know how big the market is for writers. Usually we go with movies. We did do a drunk tarot writers. So Bill Belichick, he's got a 12-year-old girlfriend. I'm being facetious. I think she's actually 24. And what is he, 72? Dos? Steve says, I appreciate you being so candid, Miss Kirsten. Well, thank you. We could do women's lit night. I'm not mad at it. This girl's interesting. Listen, these two are like super duper stoked right now. They're really, really happy. The problem with this guy is he's got two other men in his relationship. I don't know who these other men are. I have no idea who they are, but he's not the only one in their cards. So here's the girlfriend. Here's the nymphette, as it were, and here's Bill Belichick. So they're here. Hello, here we are. And then it's like, but also we're here too. She clearly wants to be famous. It's proximity to fame. She likes it. Does she have any real feelings for this guy? Probably not. We can check. Right now, everybody's really happy. Everybody's stoked. We've got the wish card. We've got the 10 of cups. But who are these two other guys sitting in this man's relationship, though? Anthony Bourdain was the reason I went to CIA for college. Yeah, he's a god. He's a genius. Brilliant writer. Oh, yeah, Gertrude Stein. All right. Obviously, you guys are angling for a women writer's drunk tarot. I could do Henry Miller and Anais Nin. I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's see if she really loves him. Let's see if she really loves him. I am toying with the idea of doing like haunted location, not really retreats, but like, because y'all, let's be real. I'm too much of a party girl to be like, yes, and now we will all meditate. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen. But I've been toying with something like that. Something like that, you know, Stanley Hotel, live drunk tarot, dinner with Kirsten, everybody's happy. Steve says, don't forget to click the thumbs up for Third Eye. Thank you. Yeah, Elise is like, I will lead the meditation. I got you, girl. Okay, so I don't even know the girl's name. I can't remember her name. Isn't it Skylar or something? I can't remember her name. Does she love this guy? No, of course not. No, God, no. Nope, she's got a whole plan. I do wonder if she's going to try to marry him. There is, look, the emotions card comes up with the 5 of Pentacles, which says we got problems here. We got problems. This is not, no, she's just doing a thing too. It's a plan. Look, the guy is here. The other guy is here. Yeah, you could read this as, you know, she's planning this, like it's plotted. But for me, it's like, no, I'm not into this, man. I'm into somebody else. This relationship for her is a burden. She is lonely in it. She wants something out of it. That is here. That is here. I also wonder about, you know, looking for money or wanting money, but it's clearly a plan that she is enacting. I do wonder about daddy issues a little bit, quite frankly. It's not just a plan, but I do wonder about getting something from, you know, having that older guy vibe. I think there's something to it there, but no, she's not in love with this man. No, she doesn't get any of the cards. She doesn't get the 2 of Cups, or maybe she did actually. Did I just make that up? Yes, she did. But she doesn't get the Lover. She doesn't get the Ace of Cups. She's not getting these big, pretty love cards. Did she get 9 million from Belichick so far? Yeah, I wonder that. How did they meet? Does anybody know the backstory here? I feel like it was a party or something. Taylor Swift is still with the football guy. Okay, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm getting ready to go. Tomorrow, my friends, we will be doing Drunk Tarot and having a little mini celebration. So make sure that you are signed up at the collective. It starts at $11 a month. You can also do the same thing over on Patreon. Oh, yeah, Kevin Costner sued by the stunt double. Let's look at that. So essentially, they call in a stunt double, and she basically gets essayed on screen. They didn't tell her it was going to happen. It was a whole crazy ass thing, and now she's suing because she hasn't been able to get a job since then either. They met on a flight. Is that what it was? Yeah, that's... I mean, I kind of wonder, like, is he with it? You know what I mean? Is he cognitively with it? Ooh, Costner's an interesting reading. By the way, we did get a little bit into Tom Cruise on the last collective live stream, and it was a really good fucking reading. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Like I nailed that guy. I didn't realize he was going to be such an easy read. I've never ever read on him before, and he was easy. So if you're a Tom Cruise freak, that is a good video for you. I mean, it's the last half of the live stream. I want to say we did like a good 20 minutes on the guy, which is long for a live stream. Okay, so Costner is living in La La Land. These are bizarre cards, by the way. But these are bizarre. He's in La La Land. He's over here, and he's like, I don't know, whatever, dancing with wolves. Like, he's out of it, dude. He's in La La Land. He has no idea of reality right now. Just in general, I think when you're Kevin Costner, you probably don't, right? Right? And reality went bye-bye a long time ago. Like, reality was gone with Bull Durham. Timothy and Kylie Jenner a legit couple? No, they're a legit couple. I read on that too. In fact, I did a Timothy Chalamet video this month on the collective. Might be public. Like I said, some of these are public, so you can check them out. But they're legit. He came through weird, and I've read on him in live streams before too. And he comes through very kind of like there's no there, which disappointed me because I think he's a brilliant actor, but it was very shallow. It was weird. So yeah, Costner's in La La Land, and he's like, this is a money grab, and he feels like he's being backstabbed. Like he's taking this personally. He's feeling like it personally hurt him. That somebody, it's like, how could they do this to me? So there's something there. I'll show you the cards. He does feel like he's being stabbed in the back. He feels like somebody's trying to mess with him. How could they do this to me, kind of a thing. It's really, really, again, kind of not realistic. He's cautiously optimistic that whatever happens, he'll come out ahead. Like he's okay. I'll come out ahead. But yeah, weird cards. There's not really remorse here. It's just kind of like, again, like either he's la 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 la, like it doesn't exist, or he is, just they're out to get me. I don't really think he really thinks anybody's out to get him, but he does take it sort of personally. Let me go to the guides before I go and see if there's anything else we need to look at here. Messages. Yeah, guides are telling me it's going to be very, very, very hot this summer in California. Great. They're like, West Coast gets it. East Coast gets it. It's hot. It's hot all over the place, but it's real, real, real hot. That's the first thing they're telling me. They're also telling me get ready for extreme weather events all over the world, like 2025 and 2026, the rest of 25 and going into 26, we're getting massive extreme weather events to where people are going, oh, this again? What are we doing now? Jesus, it's a lot. It's a lot. They're also showing me some kind of massive die-off in the ocean. It's fish or it's whales. I can't tell which, but there's like things are sort of washing up. It's not good. So they're saying, like, get your if you have AC, get your AC fixed. Get everything done because you're hitting it. You're hitting it. No, I don't see any long-term illnesses. Although, listen, you have to be careful if you're in America because the CDC has stopped telling us where people are sick. They don't tell us anymore, so you have to go look it up like on another website. But there's stuff running around. There's Zika in Hawaii right now, whooping cough. There's stuff running around. So just put that in your back pocket. If you're traveling. Give me what else? Tell me what else. Telling me Donald Trump might have some kind of surgery. It wouldn't be emergency surgery. It would be scheduled, but it's not. That's up in the air. That's up in the air. That's not set in stone right now. They're also telling me that Xi in China is about to run up into some kind of a problem. It's unclear to me whether it's health or political, but this man's about to come into some kind of a problem. There's a quagmire waiting for this guy. It's like a trap. Something's waiting for this man. Something's about to snag this guy. They're also telling me that Putin is weakening, but it's not going to do much right now. But he is weak, just physically, just the energy, the life force, weakening. They're also telling me that we're kind of, as far as global events go, we're kind of in a period of stasis. Like the way everything is right now is the way it's going to be for right up until around August. You're going to start to see kind of weird shifts. I don't want to say weird, but different shifts. Sort of end of July, moving into August, there are shifts here. There are shifts coming in where we're like, oh, okay, that's not a thing anymore. Oh, okay, this is a thing. I hesitate. Listen, I get so much pushback on the Trump stuff because it's so negative, and I'm not predicting super happy fun stuff. There's no super happy fun slide. I'm so sorry. So I'm starting to get really gun shy about saying anything. It does make me wonder if maybe that really is why my videos aren't doing so well anymore in the last couple of, weeks. But I'm gonna tell you, you buckle down, buckle down, buckle down, buckle down. I'm telling you right now, you got some stuff coming around the winter time. Probably around the holidays because everybody's too busy to notice. But there's stuff coming in, and it's big. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and people have to be paying attention to it and prepared for it and ready for it. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's like they try something or they do something, and we're all going, oh my god, okay, this is not okay, this can't stand, we can't do this. I mean, it's already so bad. You realize how bad it is, right? Like, it's already so bad. Take your breaks when you need your breaks, right? Will it pass? Yeah, but I mean, that's we're speaking in the broader metaphysical, spiritual sense of the word. Of course it'll pass. Of course it'll pass. It's either gonna pass, or you're gonna die and go to the other side, and you're not gonna give a shit. So either way, it all comes out in the wash. But it's what you're dealing with now, and what your children and children's children, what they have to deal with going forward. That's the deal. We're talking about repercussions here. So yeah, there's some shit going on. They're just so again, I'm going to tell you to save your money. Guides are very clear on that. And I wouldn't go balls to the wall for holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, what have you. I would not. Nope. I would not do it. I would not do it. Tell me what else. They're telling me that dry areas are going to get drier, wet areas are going to get wetter. Like, you're going to have, like, again, they're going back to extreme weather, lots of floods, lots of drought. There's some kind of an unexpected change going to be happening in Canada. I'm wondering if it's Mark Carney and he's like, all right, fine, I'm out of here. I don't know, but there's an unexpected change in Canada. It appears to be in the government or politically, and people are going, oh, okay, we're doing this now. Oh, okay. It's unexpected. It's not necessarily negative, but it's kind of like, oh, it's funny, we didn't see that one coming. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's government or it's political. Unexpected change. So again, it's not bad, but it's different, and people are going, oh, okay, this is a thing. All right, we're doing this. The guides are also telling me, now listen, exercise caution when flying, because these Boeing problems, the guides are telling me they're going to get worse. Now, I'm not saying don't fly. I'm not saying, oh my god, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, if you have a vibe and you're like, I don't know if I should be getting on this plane, don't get on the damn plane. Maybe, if you don't have to fly somewhere, maybe don't. It's totally, this is not. See, I have to qualify everything now, which irritates me. I mean, I feel like I have to qualify. I'm not saying I have to, but the point is, people that don't like my negative predictions have gotten in my head is the point. I hate that. But listen, I'm telling you right now, be careful with the fucking planes. Just be careful. Be careful. Because it's not, what's going on with Boeing is not getting fixed anytime soon. No, there's no other large scale global illnesses coming. Not like that. No. 100% not. I have a friend who's a pilot for Boeing, and she'd say the same. Yeah, I'm just telling you, you be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. It's just, it will get fixed. Like, Boeing, whatever's going on with Boeing, like, they're going to fix this, because it's a pretty large scale problem, but it's not good. It's not good. And it's prolonged. Like, problems happening, it goes on for a prolonged period of time. Trump is not going to do anything about it. This we know. Not going to do anything about it. Amanda says, not negative, Kirsten, realistic, especially as we can see from the outside. Thank you. Yeah, you're in Australia. That's helpful. That's helpful. It's hard. It's not easy. I might make this look easy. Can I just tell you, this live streaming and predicting and talking to the chat and the whole deal, I might make it look easy. It's extremely difficult. It's tiring. I get off these streams and I'm like, and I collapse. And but I'm just saying, I want you to know that I'm doing my best every day for you guys, every fucking day. That's legit. That's real. I owe it to you. I feel like I owe it to you. Either you're paying for my products and or services, or you are endorsing me and giving me credence by watching me. And I owe it to you to be the best I fucking can every fucking time, and I bring it every time. But this is not easy, just so you guys know, because I'm getting a lot of never read the YouTube comments, y'all. It's not easy. So I'm doing everything I can, but I wish I had better fucking news. I don't have it right now. I don't have it right now. What I would say to you is put every ounce of energy you have into getting people to fight right now, getting the courts to hold, and as we get closer to 26, getting a blue wave and fair and free elections. If you're going to energetically concentrate on shit, that's the stuff you should be looking at, because that's what's going to really keep this from tumbling off the cliff. It really is. It really, really is. So just know that. Just know that. What else do we have for them? Tell me. Download. We see a brighter horizon for those of you in America and indeed in other countries. We see global chaos calming down. We see the effects of COVID calming down, because believe it or not, you are truly still in that motion. There has been a collective crack in the psyche of every human being upon this planet due to the events of the last several years. Understand you are a people in recovery, even as the hits may keep on coming. It will not always be this way. It will not always be this way. Understand this as well. The upheaval that you feel is but a microcosm in a very large world. Understand that as well, so you understand your place. For though you are vast and the universe is vast, and every thought you have is as vast and wide as a prairie 1,000,000 miles long, or an ocean in which you cannot plumb the depths, you are programmed to focus on the smallest things. This is how your brain was designed through periods of evolution. So when we say to you, understand your upheaval is but a microcosm in a vast and varied universe, that is precisely what it is. And when you can see it through this lens, you will immediately feel better. For we, even from our vantage point, do not see the vastness of this universe. Though we may see more than you, our vision is still limited. Though understand that your vision was purposefully limited when you incarnated into this world of clay. For the world of clay cannot hold such vastness. And yet you still have the ability to pull back and see, to understand both intellectually and spiritually this upheaval is nothing but a speck within the various folds of time. And you would do better to cast no more attention to it than you would a broken fingernail that must be trimmed, removed, and discarded. You would not take the fingernail to breakfast and sit it down across the table from you. You would not take the fingernail to bed and tuck it into your pillows. You would simply address the situation and move on. It must be addressed within yourself. You understand? It must be addressed within before you can affect nature without. See where your conflicts lie and see what can be done about their removal. And then watch the world around you begin to change and shape itself into pleasing draperies which would frame your window, your viewpoint into the world. And with this, in great peace, for we do send to you now great peaceful energy, we leave you. And know this, you children of God, God is always with you and always protects you. And you were born of love and created in love, and so must live in love. And there were those that would take you out of love, but these are lost creatures. Pay no attention to them. And with this, we do leave you. Okay, there you go. Woo! I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here for a while. Don't mind me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Woo. Woo. Yeah. I'm like, okay, all right, gotta get back in my body here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Denise, that was a very long way of saying, please get some perspective. No one does a download like Kirsten. Thank you. Yeah, World of Clay. Okay. Sure, why not? Anything else? No. I'm like, is there anything else? No, I think we're good. I will, obviously, I'm going to let you guys know when that new website is up. It's fucking fun. Like, I'm having a blast doing it. I'm having a blast looking at old predictions. It's probably not going to go up totally complete because I still have to comb through YouTube, get the videos, embed the videos. That's probably going to take a little bit longer, but I can at very least get the predictions up and then get up, when they came true, how they came true. It scares the shit out of myself. It really does. It scares the hell out of me just because I'm going, did I really predict that? Did I really predict that? Did I really predict that? There's stuff in there that seemed totally innocuous in 2017 that now makes perfect sense in 2025. It's fucking cool. I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. So, my hair's doing a thing. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Drunk Tarot. If you are not a member, consider joining up for $11 and hanging out with us tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a party. It's going to be really fun, especially if you are into the Old West. Little Doc Holliday, Yeah. All right. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm just so tired. God. Not the head on the desk on tea. All right, my friends. I will see you here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We are going to be live on YouTube. And that's it. And scene.